Hello, welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is a Wednesday and it is March. Yes, bring on March. I saw someone put on Instagram the other day, they were like, if someone said it was Christmas tomorrow, I wouldn't blink. It's true, but kind of in a good way. Like, I'm very happy that it's March. Fall spring is here. We've had some gorgeous sunny days. They've been absolute heaven. And then today I just like got myself ready, like put makeup on, done my hair to go take some photos outside. And yeah, it started to rain. So I too am an absolute fool. But spring is in the air. Great news. We own a tree. There is a tree in our garden that blossoms. I'm looking at it right now. There is blossom on a tree that is ours. It's the coolest thing ever. We're so happy. Mark like looked out the other day and he was like, oh my God, there's blossom. It fills my heart with so much joy. If you can hear people banging, sanding, various other loud noises, and we are still having the windows refurbished. It's a process, guys. There will be a renovation vlog coming up on it. The progress is slow but exciting. But having work done on your home during a pandemic when you can't leave or like go to a cafe or like go around my parents to work for the day, it's an interesting one. So we live in this room now. We literally live in this room. All my podcasting stuff is up here, all my work stuff is up here. I literally have a coat on the back of the bathroom door. It's like where me and Mark spend the majority of our day working from bed, which really like isn't the ideal, but it's fine. We're making it work. No, today is one of those days that classically I wouldn't vlog. There's nothing too crazy going on, but hopefully there'll be some cozy stuff somewhere. I've got to make dinner tonight. I might pop to the shops because there's a few baking bits that I want to do. It's going to be chill, but let's do this. There is something. I have some empties. Let me show you. I'm currently keeping all of my empties in like a huge basket upstairs, and I kind of want to do like a big empties at the end of the year, like everything I've used in 2021, but this is like a little sneak peek for you. My Mitchum deodorant. If you're a sweaty Betty like me, it's the best. There's nothing more to say. And then two things from Allies of Skin. This is their Mandelic Pigmentation Corrector Night Serum, 30 mils. I went through this quite quickly. I was obviously just using it in the evening, like a pump or two in the evening with like a hyaluronic acid based serum. I'm not sure I would repurchase. I want some sort of dark spot targeted serum. I've got like a dark spot on the side of my face, like a sunspot. I've had it there for ages, but obviously as I age, it's getting a little bit worse. And also just something that's great at clearing up leftover like blemish pigmentation. Obviously the one I'm going to show you next does a good job of that too, but I'm looking for something in the market that gives it a bit of an oomph. If anyone has any recommendations, I'm all ears. And then this was the Promise Keeper Blemish Sleeping Facial, which I end up cutting up and making into like a little mini. I like cut off the top, then I cut the middle, and then I like scoop out around the bottom. I'd use this really up. There really wasn't that much left inside, but just in case there was, I'd like scoop it out and put it into a little plastic container thing. I mean, do I need to say any more about this? I think this is my third tube. I already had a backup. I'm on the next tube. It's just absolutely brilliant. My holy grail of holy grail products. So gonna pop these in the Empties basket and yeah, let's go get some lunch. Controversial lunch alert. You know, some days you have a kale Caesar salad for lunch, and other days you just fancy crumpets. I love a crumpet with melted cheese on top. But you know me, I'm not crazy about melted cheese, so a small amount and it's kind of quite burnt on, which I think isn't controversial, but then the tomato ketchup is controversial.
With Marmite? You've
just got, like, no, with butter.
Butter, oh yeah.
With butter and then...
Marmite. It's not controversial, actually.
I just don't like Marmite. So this is my crumpet option. We started buying the packs of like 4 crumpets, but now we start getting the packs of 9 and we start having 3 each. It's a slippery slope, but honestly, it's the lunch of champions. Also, no, we don't live in a florist. When you see this shop, when you edit, some of them are from brands, like Mark got me these ones and we've got, oh yes, let's talk, you know what? We'll talk about those after lunch because that's like a big moment because we're having all the work done, like all of our plants we obviously want like out of the way, and they're not doing any windows in this room, so hence why.
We thought we killed the olive plant, didn't we? But
oh yeah,
it turns out it just needed water.
Yeah, got a little olive tree and it's like sprouting again. So yeah, we don't live in a florist, but it currently looks like it right now. Honestly, these ones, I think these are from Molten Brown. They are, ooh, a delight.
Hello. My name's Alan Titchmarsh.
Ooh, Monty Don.
Monty Don, yeah. These are clippings from an apple tree. It's a neighbour's apple tree. The apple tree was here before any of the houses were built because there was an orchard on this plot of land, which is amazing. So that tree is like, is an old tree. And he was like, oh, do you want some clippings? And I was like, absolutely, I want some clippings. I'm going to try and grow some apple trees. So I did, and I've basically put the clippings into some compost, peat-free compost, I might say.
Okay.
Peat-free.
Okay.
With a bit of gravel at the bottom. Basically stuck the clippings in all the way to the bottom, just so that they're just above the gravel. And I've kept them well watered, and some of them have started to bud, which I am very excited about. So yeah, I think there's about 5 or 6 of them that have started to bud. So these 2 aren't doing great.
All the others have a little...
All the others have green buds on them, which is very, very exciting. So yeah, so we're hoping to plant 1, maybe 2, depends how we feel. And the idea is to give the rest of them away to people.
I was going to say, everyone that we see at the moment, Mark is just like, oh hey, I'm growing some apple trees, do you want one? I'm like,
because
you haven't got that many.
No, but I wasn't expecting them to take, so
it's so cool.
I'm like really happy.
These are his babies. He literally like checks on them every single day. But I have to say, I'm quite impressed.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, well done.
I can't wait for some apples. It's going to be absolutely years before we get apples though.
It's going to be absolutely years. So tonight's dinner is a classic. 100% you would have seen me make this before. It's the Anna Jones sweet leek and leftovers crumble topped pie. Something like that. Sounds like very, very fancy, but it's basically leftover veg. Oh my word, look at that. Like a savoury crumble, which I know sounds a bit strange, but I can't get enough of this. And we make a really massive one. It does loads of leftovers. It's really nice and filling. Making like leftovers out of leftovers. I love that. How hungry are you?
Starving.
Okay, that's good. I'm doing a big one. I would recommend putting the white wine in instead of the veg stock. I just think it tastes better. I don't put the additional cheese in. I don't think it needs it. I put maybe like a little bit more creme fraiche in than it suggests. For the green veg in it, I used rainbow chard today. And then for the root veg, I used butternut squash, sweet potato, carrots, and also red onions. So definitely getting my veggies in for the day. And also Mark wants to talk you through what he's just done. Do you wanna? Now's your moment. Can you see that? The census. Mark loves the census more than life itself.
Oh, steamy.
Oh, steaming up here.
Yeah, we got our census, and we got a notification, like a kind of reminder, like a couple of days ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
That like we'll be getting it, and it came through today. And apparently you can do it like early if on Sunday the 21st of March nothing will have changed. So nothing's going to have changed with us on 21st of March.
No.
So I thought we'd do it tonight, and I've just done it.
He absolutely loves the census. He like goes through censuses to find out like who lived here.
Census
or like
records, yeah.
Yeah, like the records to find out like who lived here before, and like our families' censuses over the years to like see who they lived with and stuff.
Is it censuses or censi?
And then it's also crazy because our last census was back when we were uni students, so we had to fill it out as uni students living in our like student accommodation with our friends.
Yeah.
So it's a very different census for us.
Yeah. I mean, what is it? I think every 10.
I think it's every 10 years.
I think it's every 10 or 11. I can't remember.
You're the census like guru.
I think it's every 11. I think it's every 10.
There you go. Anyway. Oh God, it's so hot. Dinner is served. Look how much that's made. That is going to feed us, I think, for approximately a week.
Thank you very much.
Hello from the noisy house once again. I have had a productive morning. I am feeling very fresh, and actually I used this morning again. I've been trying to use up a different primer, and I just needed the Glossier Future Dew back in my life. I kept looking at my makeup and I was like, oh, it's sitting on my skin and looking really dry and looking really crap, just like around my nose where I'm kind of driest. And I was like, I need Future Dew. And there you go, I said it correctly, Future Dew, not Halo Scope. I love when you guys comment about that. You're like, she actually said Future Dew for once, well done. So I used that with my makeup this morning, and I just absolutely, I adore it. I'm so happy to have it back in my life. And then also I use this, the Victoria Beckham, the Smoky Eye Brick in the shade tweed. Just wanted this eyeshadow back in my life. There's been a couple of days where I haven't worn eyeshadow. I filmed and then regretted it. That's always a really fun thing when you look back and you're just like, what was I thinking? I needed a little bit of the old eyeshadow on. So yes, again, happy to use that this morning. Today the weather is pants, but not as bad as yesterday. It's not raining, and that is a good thing. So it means we can go out and finally shoot these photos. And Mark actually had an appointment at the hygienist, at the dentist, and so we are combining these two things because they're kind of in the same direction. So we're going to go take some photos. Mark's going to go to the hygienist, and I think I'm going to wait in the car whilst he does that. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like I'm going on like a big day out. I'm quite excited just to sit in the car. I'm currently watching season 12 of Drag Race. I realised that I didn't watch season 12. Like last year I had stuff to do, so I didn't watch it. And yeah, I saw the Look Over There episode yesterday. It was, yeah, it was good. Oh, and it's UK Drag Race tonight, and Dawn French is a judge. Like, I know I talk about Drag Race constantly, but it's just getting me through right now. It's what we need in our lives. So I'm having a grand day out, going to sit in the car whilst Mark goes to the hygienist. Let's go snap some photos. Photos taken. Mark is now at his hygienist appointment. We have some Pret in our life. Isn't it funny the things that become such a luxury to you? Like eating my Pret mac and cheese. Oh, the Pret mac and cheese. Eating that whilst sat in a car park actually feels like such a luxury. I'm so happy right now. Well, I have been pants at vlogging today. I'm so sorry. I'm normally better at this. I feel like time has just somehow got away with me, and it's now 6:20. I had to record some podcast stuff with Lily this afternoon. I just kind of sat and did some laptop-y stuff, and yeah, time just, it went. To cut a long story short, the room that I'm in now is our new bedroom. Woo! Me and Mark tonight are gonna move all of our bedroom stuff up here because the guys, I was gonna say the bedroom guys, because the window guys wanna take the windows out of our bedroom and our ensuite. And so we're now gonna like hunker down up here instead of having to like clean every night and like move our duvet in and out, sleep in a room with no windows when I think it's gonna be -1 over the weekend. It obviously has like some kind of covering. They put up like wood and like plastic and stuff. Oh, is he start? It's the removals man. Oh, he's brought all the cleaning stuff up.
Oh.
You're good. But the windows up here have basically been finished. I'd say they're really good. The perfectionist in me, of course there's a perfectionist in me. The cords on the sashes have got a little bit of paint on and they're a little bit dirty. So I think we're gonna ask them just to like clean those up, and if not, like we'll give them a go. I'm a perfectionist with these things and I see everything, but it looks so good with the new fastenings on. It's all been like redecorated and repainted. I'll give you a little sneak. Look at these new windows. Oh, lovely, lovely. I think we're about 3 weeks into this job now, so it's so good to see like the progress and actually see finished windows. I'm very, very happy with that. But we've got the sofa bed up here. Who remembers this? This is the sofa bed from our office in the flat. So that's up here. So we're gonna sleep on the sofa bed for the next couple of weeks whilst they do the bedroom. That was a lot of me rambling on, but I am also gonna do something fun tonight. I've really been wanting to make some lemon and poppy seed muffins. There's a recipe on my blog. I'll link it down below for you. So I'm gonna go make those as a little like after dinner something. So you wanted muffins. That's what you're expecting in this next clip. But instead I'm giving you a new temporary bedroom. We have moved up into our roof. I have to say it's very inviting.
It is.
For a little temporary spot. It's not half bad. I will give you a little mini tour. Go on.
I'm very dusty.
It's all right.
There's something about like an angled ceiling that like makes things a little bit cozier, right?
Yeah, it feels cozy up here. Here you go. We got out the sofa bed. We've made 2 chairs into our little nightstands.
I think these chairs are some of the best things we've ever bought.
Weren't they Habitat?
Yeah, I think they are. Or maybe they are IKEA.
No, they're Habitat, and I think they were about £10 each.
Oh yeah, the Habitat, the Macadam.
We got them when we did Christmas one year, and we needed some temporary fold-out chairs, and they are absolutely fab, so they're perfect for this.
Yeah.
Obviously, the bed Mark has done a brilliant job of moving everything. Thank you. And then this is now my little temporary desk. I can like move it.
I'll move it over, it's just because it's still drying.
Yeah, the window's still drying, but we'll like move it over so I can look out the window whilst doing work. That's so lovely. So here you go. This is now where we're going to live for the next couple of weeks. Hopefully two, three, four, five. Well, wait, it's
maybe
cool.
It'll be nice. Maybe this will be our master bedroom.
It's very cute and I look forward to, yeah, that's my spot. Welcome to our guest bedroom, which is currently our temporary bedroom. Here you go, this is it in the daylight. And let me tell you, I have a bone to pick with every single one of our friends and family members who have ever slept on this sofa bed and who have woken up in the morning and said, wow, like your sofa bed is so comfortable. I've slept so well, because I now know that they were all just trying to spare our feelings and that they were lying and that this bed is so uncomfortable. It is so firm. Mark personally loves a firm bed, so he had a great night's sleep on there. I like to sleep on the equivalent of a fluffy cloud, which I think is actually quite terrible for your back, but I love a soft, squishy bed. It caused many rows whenever we would go on the search for a mattress. Like finding one that we both like is really hard, but this is very uncomfortable. So sweet friends and family, you've been lying to us. We've had this now for 6 years. We've had so many people come stay on this bed and tell us that it's comfortable. They were just being nice all along. I've got ready for the day. I've been harmonizing with the sanding. This is what it's ended up with. Oh my word. I actually left all of my hair related bump downstairs in the room that those guys are now in. So I just have to forget about it. Just get the old finger comb out. Like, let's make it work. Also over the moon to be back in, this linen number. Oh, I love this. It's from With Nothing Underneath. I think it is the shade Lapis Blue. It's one of their linen shirts. I wear it in a large for a very oversized fit. I've also got one in lemon. It's gorgeous, but I'm very happy to be wearing this again. I have got a little Chantel vest top underneath. Like, these are brilliant. The soft stretch vest tops. I have one in black and I have one in nude, and they're so good if you need an extra little layer underneath. I've just been prepping some podcast stuff. I think by the time this episode goes live, we'll be sort of back on the podcast thing. Lily and I took a little month's hiatus just so we could plan the episodes, because we were kind of planning them week to week and we were in a bit of a hamster wheel with it, like trying to keep up with it, but we've decided to do them as 10 episode seasons now. So there'll be 10 episodes and then we'll take a month's break whilst we prep the next 10 episodes. So I dust. To be fair, there's a lot of dust everywhere. I just sat and did some prep for some upcoming episodes. That was good. I'm all up to date with my emails. I've written a blog post. It's a Friday. It's coming up mid-afternoon, so I think I'll just have a couple more things to do on my laptop and then I might like sneak away just a little bit earlier than normal. Oh, I forgot blush. Oh, I did have an interiors question for you. We actually haven't shared with you like much of this like top floor. This is like in the roof. You can see like slanty ceilings. We've got some Velux windows in here. I'm currently sitting in front of a really lovely window where I can see sheep. I can see sheep outside the window. They're in the distance, but I just love the sheep and the fields on one side, and the beach isn't too far away. It's lush. I feel very lucky to be locked down here. I do have an interiors question for you. Would you keep this door? So this is what is our like guest bedroom, and then next door we've got as like our attic loft storage space, but hopefully one day we'll have some like outside, like a garage or something that we can put all of that in. And this will become more of a study, like a second office, sort of Mark's office. And there is a door that connects the two. So this is the guest bedroom, and then there is a door here. So you open it up and it takes you into what is currently our, crappy storage space. You go around here, and you're back into the same room. So you could just go around in circles. My thoughts are to possibly, when we replaster this room and redo this room, which will be in however many years time, would be to like brick over this door, because then we can use this as a wall space on both sides. But what do you think? Is it like a fun, quirky thing to be able to walk around in a circle. I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Would you keep that door? It's kind of not really necessary, but I guess it's an original feature, or would you break it up, block it up? I'm intrigued. Finally, the cooking segment time. Hopefully you can hear me from there. I'm gonna make my lemon and poppy seed muffins. There's a recipe on the blog. I will link that down below for you. It's all very easy. They come together in like a matter of 10 minutes. You can have these ready to go in half an hour. To me, that's the ultimate. I don't wanna have to like wait ages, wait for things to cool and set overnight. I wanna bake something. I wanna be able to eat the cake mix. I don't wanna be able to eat it straight out the oven. So you will need salt, icing sugar, plain flour, Greek yogurt. I stupidly ate some of my Greek yogurt the other day and I don't think I got enough, so I'm gonna have to use some of the Collective Dairy Russian Fudge Gourmet Live Yogurt. Oh, this yogurt is the best. It is the best. I'm gonna have to try and take some of the non-fudgy section and use that. You need 2 eggs, caster sugar, bicarbonate soda, baking powder, lemons, butter, and poppy seeds. I think that's everything. Normally I've got most of these things hanging around aside from maybe like lemons and poppy seeds, which is great because it means that you can make whatever muffins you want. You can just sub in different flavors as you wish. Okay, what's the first step? Preheat your oven. I have done that. And grease your 12-cup muffin tin. I have done that too. You could put muffin cases in these. My friend has some reusable ones. She loves using them. Those are great. I actually find the paper ones stick to this recipe quite a lot, so I just like to grease the muffin tin and they come out perfectly fine. Mix together your dry muffin ingredients. So that is the flour, and that goes. The caster sugar, poppy seeds, your baking powder, your bicarbonate soda, and then also salt. And then you just want to mix that all together and like leave it to the side and you fold that in at a later date. Perfect. In a separate bowl, mix together the yogurt, lemon zest and eggs. You can do this in the stand mixer if you have one, but it whisks up easily enough by hand. I'm going to be lazy in my good old KitchenAid. 365 grams of Greek yogurt? That's so much. I'm going to have to use a lot of that Collective Dairy one. Oh, this is just going to leave all of the fudgy bit. Oh, this is the best bit. That has left all the fudge. I'm very happy about that. That is a lot of yogurt and that all goes in. And then I'm going to try not to microplane off my fingertips. And we're going to get the zest of 1 lemon in there. Oh, and if you're wondering about our kitchen, last weekend I put up a little kitchen tour. Check it out. I've really missed a trick. I should be wearing my lemon coloured linen shirt. Would have been great. Right, I'm gonna pop this in the stand mixer. Okay, fast forward a little bit here because I folded in the dry ingredients. I actually did it in my mixer, but I just mixed it until everything was like only just mixed in. And then also you have to mix in a bit of melted butter, and then I used my cookie scoop. Cookie scoops are so handy for the batter because it's quite a sticky, thick batter. It's quite difficult to mold and like get the right amounts into your muffin tin. So I've done that. And now these go into the oven for sort of, well, like 25-ish minutes, basically until you can put a toothpick in them and it comes out with no mixture on. For me, I think last time I did it was about 23 minutes. So I'll let you know what happens here. This is the best bit. I've left them to cool. They've burnt, I mean, they're not burnt. I would say they're nicely toasted. And then I've made a topping out of icing sugar and lemon juice. And I'm just gonna top each one. I personally think this is the best bit, so I go quite heavy with this topping. Uh-oh, I think it's a bit hot. I should have left them to cool a little bit longer. It's melting a bit. Okay, fine, I'm gonna chill out. I mean, that looks delicious as it is, but I don't want it to melt as much as that, so BRB. Okay, we're back. I cannot wait any longer. I was gonna say, nothing like a mid-afternoon muffin. It sounds a bit wrong. They're like perfectly light and fluffy. Lovely zingy topping, lovely. The jumper I've worn for 3 days is back on, but can you hear this? It's silent. It is silent. The window guys have gone home and I can't lie, it's my favorite part of the day. I feel like this month's vlog has been a little bit flat for you. I'm really sorry if it feels that way. I just want to keep it real that home renovation is a roller coaster. Like at the beginning, you're so excited. This is obviously something that Mark and I have wanted to do since we first laid eyes on this house. It's something we've had planned for months. We were so excited to finally get it started. But as with anything, there's peaks and there's troughs, and I think we've reached the point where we're like, oh, it'd be really nice for this to be done and to have our house like back to ourselves. Mark is so chill with this kind of thing, but I'm definitely a little bit more highly strung. And yeah, I'm dreaming of the day that this is complete. I know we are super privileged to be able to afford to do this in the first place. I am not complaining. I'm just trying to keep it real with you that home renovation, you know, it has its good moments and it has its moments where you're just really excited to get to the end. I don't think I realized truly how long this would take, and also just how spread out it would be. So we're quite constrained to these areas, and again, we're so lucky that we can kind of have these areas and hide from stuff. We've got the kitchen, we've got up here. So yeah, apologies if filming has been a bit naff this week, because there hasn't really been much that I can show you or much that we can do. I wanted to show you fashion stuff, but honestly, let's not even talk about that room. But I'm gonna chill out. My mum and dad actually just FaceTimed me and I just missed it, so I'm gonna call them back and I'm gonna sit here and do my nails. I know I mentioned these in maybe my January favorites video. This combination from Dior, Harriet Westmoreland, who I just like love. She's my current like fangirl, Instagram crush. I just love the manicures that she does. She does Rosie Huntington Whiteley's nails. Like, she is up there when it comes to nails, and she recommended this combination. It's the Dior Nail Glow with the Dior Base Coat Apricot. It's tricky to find this product. I will link the exact product down below for you, because there's this, and then there's also one that comes in a pink and an apricot. It's not that one, it's this base coat one that you want, that only comes in the apricot shade. So I did one coat of this followed by one coat of this. And I mean, it's been quite a while, so I'm gonna keep my nails back here. It's been on for about a week now. It's definitely chipped on the tops. My nails are terrible for chipping. They chip so easily, but it's definitely just left them feeling groomed and polished for the week, and it looked amazing when I first did it. And Harriet, bless her, I think she works with Navy Tools, or she's their creative director or something. Amazing. And Navy Tools are nail tools that are made in the UK. I have a feeling they're made in Yorkshire, which is very cool. So she sent me some of their nail tools. I'd actually had this on pre-order. I think it's called the Delia Cuticle Pusher. It's got more of a nubby sort of pusher on this end, and then more of a trowely pusher on that end. I don't know how you would describe the difference in those. But she messaged me and said, oh, can I send you some things? I was like, yes, please. I literally have this on pre-order. So she sent me some tools. I'm gonna use them now. She sent me their Cuticle Balm, and it smells, I can't put my finger on it. I can't put my finger on it, but it smells really fun, and it reminds me of something from childhood, and it felt really good when I used it the other day. So I'm gonna sit here and treat myself to a proper pamper moment, layer these up on top, and yeah, just chill out, because it's Friday. Mark and I are actually going to shoot all weekend so that you guys have videos that don't have sanding, banging, drilling in the background. So hopefully we will spare your ears over the next couple of videos. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for persisting. As I mentioned, renovation stuff coming soon where we can do proper before and afters. And yeah, I hope you're all having a great March, and forever grateful for the support. Thanks. All right, see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. Ooh.